The last story I'll ever write. If you're reading this, please stop. Forget my name. Forget this story. If you don't, she might find you too. You might think I'm making this up, but soon you'll see. My body won't tell you what happened. This letter will. It all started a month ago, the night I created her. She was just an idea for my book. A story about a girl who faced terrible things but found a way to survive. But I didn't know what I was really bringing to life. Her name was Mara. She was supposed to be just a character, a girl from a quiet village, living in sadness. Her father was cruel, her mother silent. One evening, Mara came home from school to find the door open and the house too quiet. She stepped inside. Her mother lay still on the floor, motionless. Her father stood over her, holding a broken vase. Time froze. Then Mara screamed. I should have stopped there, but I didn't. I wrote about how her father made her lie, how he controlled her when she refused. The more I wrote, the more real it felt. My apartment felt different. At night, I heard crying, soft, distant, but near. It was her. Mara was crying. I told myself I was imagining things. Writers get lost in their work all the time. So I kept going. At 14, Mara ran away, choosing the streets over her father's cruelty. She shivered in the cold, starving. I wrote her pain and suddenly felt the cold myself, even with the heater on. My stomach ached as if I hadn't eaten, but I ignored it. Then the bruises appeared, dark marks on my wrists, scratches down my arms. My dreams became nightmares. Mara watching me from the shadows, whispering my name. I saw her in the corners of my vision. Every night, she got closer. I tried to stop writing, but she wouldn't let me. She told me I wasn't making up her story. I was remembering it, that she had always existed, that she was using me to escape. The final chapter had to happen. I wrote about the strangers who took her from the streets, locked her in a car, and drove her to a remote place. That night, I woke up gasping. I felt unseen hands pressing down on me, the weight of something watching. When it was over, I had deep, unexplained scratches on my skin. She whispered to me then, her breath ice cold. One last chapter. I knew what she meant. It wasn't my story anymore. It was hers. And she wanted it to end the only way she knew how, in the darkness. She made me write this letter. She said people need to read it, that with every new reader, she grows stronger, more real. That's why she let me finish this warning. I know what's coming tonight. I can feel her behind me, her presence pressing close. My hands shake as I write this last line. If you're reading this, it's too late. You know her name now, and she knows yours.